What's up YouTube, it's the Equipment Junkie here, back with another video, and today we are going to be reviewing SIK Golf's Flo-C Armlock putter. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Roll the clip. Alright guys, so I want to cover a couple things when it comes to SIK Golf. Obviously, first and foremost, they're a putter company. They have some exposure on the PGA Tour, as you probably know. Bryson DeChambeau uses a SIK Armlock putter. Lonto Griffin uses SIK putter for a long time. I'm not 100% sure if he still uses it. Brendan Todd uses a SIK putter. So they're a really good company. They have some brand exposure on the PGA Tour, and they're growing with exposure because they have such a good product. So let's talk about the product in a little bit, but for right now, I kind of want to go over the putter I went with, the putter they sent us, and the options I went with. So let's just jump right into that. All right, guys, so obviously you can see just standard black SIK head cover. Throw this back here. And we'll do some close-up videos of the putter itself. But the options I went with, obviously I went with the Flo-C. That is going to be the mallet version of the Armlock putter. Bryson DeChambeau uses the Pro-C, which is going to be the blade version. I went with the black finish. As you can see, it's a really, really clean black finish. Looks really good. Is held up really well. I putt on sandy greens, a lot of soft greens, a lot of sand and moisture. And so far, so good. No finishes coming off, no problems with that. So it's been really, really good as far as durability goes. Like I said, looks super good too. So it's a very clean black finish. There's not too much going on. No glare. It's like a matte black. It looks really good. As far as paint fill, it's just white paint fill, black head with white paint fill. But what's interesting about this, and again, I'll show some close-up videos, but I chose an alignment aid that they don't actually have on their website. I wanted something that actually sat parallel to the golf ball, which helps me, perpendicular to the golf ball, which helps me align it a little bit better. So we'll zoom in, but you can see there's going to be a flange line that's going to be parallel to the golf ball line, and then there's a perpendicular top line that's about the width of a golf ball, which helps me square the putter face at address. So really cool, and just one of the many things SIK can do if you need something custom, if you want a custom alignment aid, custom finish, custom neck, custom head. They have a really good ability to work with their customers and get them exactly what they need, which I really like, because nowadays, a lot of things are just stock. You just go to the golf store, you buy a putter, you buy this putter, you buy that putter. You can't really do a lot with it, but when you're spending the extra money and going with a company that's smaller, they're able to do a lot more for the customer, which, I think that's great. I think that's exactly what you're looking for as far as a high-end putter goes, and something that you're going to use for a very long time. All right, guys, so aside from the head, I have the LA Golf 180 Bryson DeChambeau signature shaft in here, and then the grip. So we're going to talk about this grip in a little bit, but this is going to be a Super Stroke wrist lock grip that I actually put on myself. It did not come standard with this grip. It came standard with a Jumbo Max 17-inch flat side against your forearm putter grip, just the same one Bryson uses. So again, we'll talk about this in a little bit, but that's the options I went with as far as this putter goes. All right, guys, so the next thing I want to dive into about this putter is really the fact that it's just not a normal custom putter. It's not really a standard Armlock putter that you can just go pick up at PGA Superstore or Golf Galaxy. Nowadays, there's a lot of technology, or at least the word technology has been put into the market share very frequently. You'll see lots of putters, lots of drivers, lots of irons. We have this new technology or that new technology. And a lot of times things are well developed. Obviously we're progressing as a world, but to say that something is going to be guaranteed to help a certain golfer or to help every golfer is kind of far-fetched. Technology isn't, a lot of times it will help one person but not help the next guy. And I think that's kind of the really important way to look at it when it comes to that word. When we're talking about technology and things that will help every golfer, I don't think a lot of products out there are actually built to help every single golfer, good, bad, mediocre. And so that's where SIK Golf is a little bit different, and I want to tell you why. So SIK Golf has developed a technology, and they've been around for a very long time. They're not a new company. I believe they've been around for probably almost over a decade now. But they developed a technology called descending loft technology. And so what that means is when you get a putter like this, and if you were to buy a putter off the shelf, normally it would come with 3 degrees of loft. And that would be 3 degrees of loft across the entire face. Well, descending loft technology is a little bit different. So if you were to buy a SIK putter, you would have 4 degrees of loft at the top, 3, 2, and then 1 at the bottom. So there's 4 different sections of the face that are milled with different loft numbers. Why is that game changing? Well, it's game changing because if you're somebody, especially if you're somebody who hits down on their putts and you're getting putts that are launching into the ground, you can't roll them on line. A putt that launches into the ground is essentially only going to be as good as what's in front of the golf ball. So if there's debris in front of the golf ball, if there's a ball mark in front of the golf ball, you're going to run into a lot of issues. The golf ball is going to hit the ground and then shoot left, shoot right. It's rarely going to go on its intended start line. But when you have something like descending loft technology, if you were to hit a little down on your putt, it's going to catch the top of the face, which has more loft, and the ball is still going to get launched into the air. After testing this, I have never seen better speed control than I have with this putter in this face. And and the reason being is because if I'm on a downhill putt or an uphill putt, it doesn't matter how I'm launching it. It doesn't matter where my ball position is. It's going to come off the face in the same manner, launch in the same manner. And when you have that, you control speed very, very well. So really, really big fan of this face technology. I do think it's a game changer. And again, it's not new. I say it's a game changer, but it's been around for 10 years from SIK Golf. But finally, they're getting the exposure they deserve, and they're actually going to be getting more putters into the hands of people and players. And I think it's going to make a big difference in the golf industry. All right, guys, so the first thing I kind of want to jump into is SIK Golf's version of Armlock putting. Obviously, this is not the grip they would include if you were to order a SIK Golf putter, an Armlock putter at least. They would include a 17-inch flat-sided Jumbo Max grip that would lean up against your forearm. We'll get into this grip in a minute, but I want to talk about that one first. Super, super good. The stability inside of 10 feet was unmatched. And the reason being is because, first of all, SIK Armlock putters are designed with a 78-degree lie angle. Why is that important? Well, if you're somebody who's looking for more stability, something more straight back and straight through is going to be easier to control the putter face. And the reason being is because there's a lot less face rotation as opposed to somebody who would be arcing their putter. And when there's a lot less face rotation, there's a lot less ability for it to go wrong. So aside from lie angle, the other thing that makes it super stable is going to be that 17-inch flat-sided Jumbo Max grip. When you have it aligned to the face, square to the face, and then you lock it into your forearm, it's hard to manipulate the face. It's so difficult to manipulate the face that it literally is hard to miss putts if you have the lines proper. That being said, as stable and as really, really good as that is, the issue I tended to run into was speed control. I'm somebody who I would consider myself to have pretty good hands, pretty good ability to control speed using my hands and my wrists. And, when you take that out for somebody who's been doing it for, 10 years like I have, it's tough. It's not something that you're used to, and that's kind of the issue I ran into. That seems to be a problem a lot of people run into with Armlock. So what would be my solution to that? Well, this grip, which we'll get into right now, would be my solution to that. If you're somebody who considers themselves a pretty good putter, but feels like they could use a little bit more stability inside of 10, 15 feet, maybe, they struggle on putts inside of 8 feet, they struggle with getting some putts started online, this would be my solution. Go pick up a SIK Armlock putter, because again, I think the face technology is second to none. I think it will make a huge difference in your speed control and putting. Get an Armlock putter and put one of these on there. So this is just going to be a Super Stroke wrist lock putter grip. And what's really good about it is it takes a lot of the things that make Armlock very, very beneficial, but puts it in a package that's going to be a little bit better for somebody who has a little bit more feel. So what do I mean by that? Well, you take this grip and you can lock it against your forearm, which is exactly what Armlock does. It's going to keep the face square and help you get more putts started on line. But that being said, it's not so upright and robotic, okay, not so locked in like Bryson, to where it's hard to control speed because you're using so much shoulders. With a grip like this, you can kind of get in here and use a little bit more feel in your wrists and hands. And for me, that made a huge difference as far as those 25 to 45 plus footers go. I was able to get speed dialed in, which was a game changer for me. Now I have a putter that has really, really solid physical working technology, a very stable, stiff putter shaft, and something that actually gives me good feel when it comes to getting my speed down. But I can't recommend SIK Golf enough. If you're in the market for a putter and you actually want something that is going to make a difference, that's going to help you make more putts because you're going to have better speed control and you're going to get more putts started on line better, this is second to none. This is a technology that will help you. It will make a difference. And as long as you find the proper toe hang, offset, head shape, alignment aid, etc., for you that you like and that you prefer, this technology will help you. It will make you a better putter, absolutely, hands down. They have so many different options. They're willing, I believe they have a fitting center in Florida. Club Champion fits SIK Golf putters, so they're everywhere. I mean, you can find them if you really want to look into getting one. You can find them, and they do a great job. This is a super high quality putter. It looks super good. It doesn't look cheesy. It doesn't look crappy. Custom alignment aids. I mean, they can do anything. So SIK Golf, super good. Highly recommend them. All right, guys. So last couple things I wanted to say. Really huge shout out to SIK Golf for sending us this putter to review. They wanted us to do an unbiased and 100% honest review, and that's what we did. This was 100% unbiased, 100% honest. I'm a big fan of these putters. I think they do a really good job, and if I thought they sucked, I would tell you they suck, but they really don't. They really are good. So, all right, guys, so that's a review. That is a review of the SIK Golf Flo-C Armlock putter. If you have any questions about SIK Golf or any questions about this putter or any questions about equipment in general, drop a comment or DM us on Instagram and I will do my best to get back to you. Aside from that, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like the video. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on our other social channels. And we will see you in the next video. Peace.